Okay, so in this video I'm gonna show you how to absolutely destroy Malenia. Let's go through the door. Then we're gonna summon Mimic. By the way, this is new game 5, so it's gonna be a bit more difficult than it usually is. Okay, she's coming, so we're gonna do quick golden vow for both of us. Me and Mimic. Did Mimic evade my golden vow? Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna block, and then we're gonna poke her. We're gonna block and we're gonna poke. Look at Mimic go. Woo! Look at those pokes. Block. Block. Did they? She got interrupted. She got interrupted. She tried to do waterfall dance and she got interrupted. How is she restoring health through my shield? That's what I want to know. Doesn't seem fair, does it? Okay, she got mimicked to the ground. Cool. We're gonna poke her now. We're gonna poke her real good. Look at that. We're interrupting her real good. Ooh, absolutely broke the stance. Look at this. Okay, so phase 1 done. Phase 1 done, now phase 2. No, 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 no. Please don't hit me with that stupid attack. Now we're gonna drink the flask. And now we're gonna get her. Poke! Ooh, look at that bleed, bro. Block, block, block. Block that stupid attack. Get her, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Look at those bleeds, bro. Look at that. Look at that, my dude. This was the first attempt on New Game 5.
The mark
Like,
of a true lord.
how easy was that? Honestly, I knew it was gonna be really, really easy because I've done this like a billion times. She didn't even have a chance. I don't know if I used a heal. Maybe I did. Okay, so I'm gonna explain you how this works. It's kind of self-explanatory. You have a shield and then you poke her. Okay, lady. So I'm gonna show you the whole build, but the strategy is that you block and you poke. Block and poke. And when you do that with Mimic, you break her stance and then stab her. I stab her twice. Absolutely destroy her. It's beautiful. Okay? And I only use my flask on the second phase. I'll show you what's in the flask, but the flask didn't do really much in this fight. So boost stamina, recovery, speed, and temporarily boost all damage negation. So Opaline Heart Tier and Green Burst Crystal Tier. The build. So the weapon is Mogwin Sacred Spear that you get after beating Mog. Any seal to cast Golden Vow. I think Mimic escaped my Golden Vow. He was out of range, so this was far from perfect attempt, and I did it first try on New Game 5. So this build is broken, dude. Fingerprint Stone Shield, then full Bull Goat set. Verdigris Discus, this is a DLC item, a new talisman. So it raises defense with higher equipment load. As you see, that's why I have heavy load. Then Great Shield Talisman boosts guarding ability. New DLC Talisman, Two-Headed Turtle Talisman, greatly raises stamina recovery speed. And Lord of Blood Exaltation, blood loss in the vicinity, increase attack power. So the weapon has bleed passive effect, so that works together. I showed you what's in the flask, show you the weapon, the shield, the armor, the talisman, mimic plus 10. Then, skill points. Where do you put them? You put them in vigor and endurance. Because you want to block, you want to have a lot of stamina, you want to have a lot of health too, and you want to... Look, I'm on heavy load with 80 endurance. That's absolutely crazy. Even if I would remove the second spear, I would still be on heavy load. So you want to have it not because you could wear heavier armors, but because you would have more stamina. Heavy load is actually good with this build. So, vigor and endurance, then you want to have at least 48 points in strength to be able to wield the shield. And you want to have high arcane, because bleed scales with arcane, and we tried to bleed her, and I think we put at least 2 bleeds on her. So yeah, you don't need. Also, if you're gonna cast Golden Vow, you need 25 Fate. It's optional. You can do without it. I did with it. If Mimic would go to Golden Vow, that would have worked even better. You don't need no intelligence. Dexterity, absolute minimum is 14 to wield the spear. You don't need any more. Okay? Then strength, at least 48. You don't need mind at all. So that is the build. This is really, really, really simple. You can be bad at a game. Just hold block and poke with the spear. That's it. That's the build. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section.